East-West bets. We got East, we got West. Big Dirk, Stevie Locks. Talking Big 12, a.k.a. the Big 18 today.
10, buddy, not the Big 12.
Oh, shit.
You already
Talking
fucked
Big 10, a.k.a. the Big 18. Football preview. Big 10 is the powerhouse. 3 straight natties coming from that league, Dirk.
all different teams too, man. We're Big 10 has never been more back.
Shout out the Hoosiers. Are they still rolling? Is Michigan back? We don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Let's start us off hot, Dirk. Illinois fighting the Illini. Were they 7.5 wins? What do you like here?
Man, I rode their over last year, easy cash, but they did have a senior quarterback, Luke Altmaier. Great quarterback for them, and I'm expecting some regression on the offensive end. Unfortunately, Brett Bielema, I'll tell you what, that man, the greatest chin in sports.
You said that last year.
Yeah, exactly, and it remains true. Every time I'm watching Illinois, I'm like, man, look at that chin on that man. He'll always have the defense ready to go. Expect lots of slugfests. They'll probably start out 3-0, but then kind of get into the gauntlet at Ohio State. And you got Oregon, UCLA, Iowa, Northwestern, sneaky good at home. It's going to be close for me. I'm probably going to stay away realistically, but I would lean that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Illinois fell apart towards the end of the year last year.
Yeah.
Brett Bielema, like I said, back for another year. Luke Altmaier. I mean, you basically said everything. Everything I was going to do.
Yeah.
However, in terms of the league, they do have one of the most favorable draws. I mean,
They do.
You got Oregon and Ohio State, but you're avoiding Michigan. You're avoiding Indiana. No, you're Penn State,
Washington,
right? Yeah, you're at Maryland, at UCLA, at Northwestern, at Michigan State. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to lean the over just because of their schedule, like the league. They're Nebraska. Who knows what they're going to be like now?
Yeah.
Maryland is projected to be one of the worst teams in the league. Northwestern, UCLA, Iowa's always. They're just Iowa's going to be a slugfest. That's going to be 1st to 14. I agree with you. It's right on the money, right on 7.5. But I think I'm going to take the over on this.
Good luck.
Next up, though, we got Indiana, baby, coming in. Hoosiers. 10.5 wins. Dirk, I just straight off the bat, I don't know why I would bet anything not for Indiana to win off the last 2 years. So I'm going to take their over blindly. Signetti, year 3, the portal edition. Quarterback Josh Hoover coming in from TCU. 17 transfers in, 15 out, but they're getting all these fifth-year guys back now who are absolute beast for the college level but can't play in the NFL right now. Last year, Indiana snuck up kind of on everybody. But this year they got North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky. Non-con, they're going to go 3-0. Then Northwestern, Rutgers, Nebraska, Minnesota, Purdue. They're going to beat all those. They got Ohio State on the road and Washington on the road. I think I'm going to be in that attendance rooting for the Hoosiers. Fuck the Huskies.
Ooh, the hate watch.
Yep, hate watch. But then you got to go to Michigan, too. It's at the big house. It's not going to be easy. But, again, I got no reason to bet against them. Elite program right now. Sinetti's great. Tough schedule. I'd probably lean the under if Indiana was not attached. But I'm going with Indiana over.
Crazy times, man. Indiana football. This is another one I want to take the under just because of schedule, but SIG.
I know.
If they could beat Michigan, which I think they probably will, but on the road, crazy shit happens. We'll see how Kyle Whittingham has the boys looking. I think it's going to come down to the Michigan game because they'll probably split the Ohio State-Washington game. I think they lose at least one of those.
Yeah.
But we only need... Is it 9.5, 10.5?
10.5. I think they'll win at Washington, but I think the Ohio State Michigan State games are going to be or Michigan games. Excuse me.
Yeah, so they can lose one of those. So yeah, I mean the average age of their players is 25 anyway. So it's like they're BYU Central basically. I mean,
that's right.
That's good. Ready to roll. They got jobs already, but they still play football. So
yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Yep.
Midwest BYU.
We'll tell you, plus 250 to win the title. You get in the title game, you can't bet against them in a neutral site. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to probably sprinkle it just because you're not going to get a better number throughout the year. I don't know. I might stay away and just bet on the title game, but I would pick. Next is Iowa, 7.5 wins, plus 4,500. Fun fact, they've gone 70 straight games without a quarterback throwing 300 yards. Iowa has back 2019. Nate Stanley. Don't even know who you are, but respect for getting the shout out on the pod. No, that means a lot to him. They're 7.5. Are we leaning the under or over here?
This is an all-time hammer, dude. I mean, they play Ohio State, Michigan, Washington. And all those games are in a row. They'll probably lose all 3 of those realistically. But then before that and after that, I think they're winning out. They're not losing any of these games. Nebraska, Illinois, Purdue, Northwestern, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Those teams are not good teams, and they're obviously going to start 3-0. I think this is a multi-unit hammer for me, taking the over on the Hawkeyes. Kirk Ferentz, dog since he started, dog when he dies. I'm riding the Hawkeyes. I mean, there's not much to say.
Yeah, this is like most predictable program in the conference. Like they're going to get to their 8-9 wins. They're going to be just kind of shitty on offense, but just hard-nosed Iowa football, baby. Yep. Like I said, it does work in their favor. I think that at Minnesota game is going to be tough just because I like PJ Fleck and what he's doing. But I kind of agree with you on the other schedule. And, dude, maybe it's just the hate in me. I could see him.
Think they're going to beat the Huskies?
I can see him beating the Huskies, man. I could see it. Iowa State might be tough. Jimmy Rogers is there. That's going to be an under. I'm telling you right now, the old WSU coach. That is first to 10 points wins that game. But I like the over here too. Yep. First half under. Yep. And the top first 3 games at home, and then the Ohio State game at home could even be tough for the Buckeyes there. So going into that 3-0, 3-1, 3-1.
Brian Crybaby Day doesn't get the calls.
Skip Maryland. They suck.
That's too bad.
Or do you want to talk Maryland?
The only hard game they have is Ohio State, honestly.
Let's talk Maryland then. 4.5 wins.
Versus Penn State. I don't know.
Yeah. Ohio State, Illinois, USC, Nebraska, Virginia Tech.
It's not too bad.
Not terrible. 4.5 wins, so they're going to be towards the bottom.
Yeah, their coach is probably going to get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the under.
But you know who we are talking, though.
Who's that?
I'm going to let you handle it, Dirk. 8.5. Kyle Whittingham and the boys. Is Michigan back? Are you declaring they're back?
Number. Listen up. I'm telling you this, internet folks, right now. Michigan last year, their head coach was sexting a fucking student, whatever she was, mid-game. This is why Bryce Underwood looked completely lost. Zero development. I think he actually got worse from the start of the year to the end. Mm-hmm. He throws a football like I would. Like he's completely lost. But they'll tell you what, Whittingham, they say, Bryce, you're going to throw the ball 8 times a game. We're going to run the rock. They brought in the number 1 back recruit in the country, Savion Hyder, 5-star, absolute dog, speed demon. He's Donovan Edwards 2.0. Running game at Michigan, always best in the conference, if not up there with them out in Indiana. I mean, Michigan at home, they brought in all these tough guys from Utah that Michigan has lacked with Sharon Moore there. They just lost their edge completely. I am unbelievably back on the Wolverines. I'm so excited again. I told you when they hired Sharon Moore, it's a nepo hire. Guy didn't do anything. He beat Ohio State somehow when Harbaugh was suspended. One of the craziest wins of all time, looking back at it now, but now that we know what Sharon Moore is. But Michigan, so back. Toughest games at Ohio State versus Indiana versus Penn State, who I'm down on. So
yeah, you got to win one of the Oklahoma, Penn State, Ohio State, and Oregon games.
They're not losing at home.
Though. Or Indiana. To which one?
They're not losing at home to Oklahoma or Penn State. I will tell you right now.
Who's Penn State's coach? Why can't I even think?
Fuck.
Exactly. All right, Dirk's in on him.
Wait, before we go. Michigan to make the playoff, plus 260. They'll sprinkle. And to make the Big Ten title game, pretty sure it was plus 600.
Well, Matt Campbell, old Iowa State coach, that Penn State.
Okay, yeah,
that's what it is. That's right. Okay. All right, I got nothing to say.
Baby. Let's go.
Dirk, are we going to talk Michigan State or no?
Under. Fuck you.
Okay, next. Minnesota. PJ Fleck.
Minnesota.
The boat. 5.5 wins. They don't even think they're going bowling here, Dirk.
That's crazy.
You know, I really like PJ Fleck. They return plenty of production. However, Minnesota won 1-5 against Power 4 opponents with winning records last year. Didn't win on the road. I don't think that'll continue. Eastern Illinois, Akron, and non-con. Trips to Purdue, which suck. Home dates against UCLA, Northwestern. Trip to Wisconsin are like realistic wins for them. I think they might get by Mississippi State, and they'll probably lose at Washington, Michigan, Iowa, Indiana, Penn State. But they take care of business at 6 wins. I do think Minnesota might upset one of those teams too. Maybe the Penn State or Iowa. Fuck, maybe UW, hate watch. But I really like the over here on Minnesota. What about you?
Yeah, this is a scary line. 6.5. That's a lot of wins, man.
I got 5.
I would.
Oh, 6.5. Yeah, sorry. No, I got 5.5.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take the under 6.5, over a 5.5, whatever your
Yeah,
books got right now.
agreed.
I mean, Big Ten, no matter how you look at it, it's a tough schedule. But PJ Fleck, always competitive, low scoring games. So see if they can get the 6.
Up next, Northwestern. We had Northwestern over last year. Cash for us, 5.5 now. Fun, crazy. Chip Kelly's at Northwestern now. Just what a Oregon to the Eagles to I think you had another stop in the NFL, then Ohio State, and you see it now Northwestern.
Yeah.
Well, the Raiders. That's right. He was with the Raiders.
Totally forgot.
Right. Also, they got transfer though. Aiden Childs, bench at Michigan State a year ago, but real dual threat, which Chip Kelly does well with dual threat quarterbacks in the college. That's what he made his money on. Northwestern, new $850 million stadium, gonna be insane. They got road trips to Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan State. Count those all as losses, except maybe the Michigan State game. Home games against Penn State, Iowa. Only truly circled wins South Dakota State, Colorado. If you think they're going to beat Colorado, which I don't even know if they will. Ball State, Rutgers, Illinois. I kind of want to lean the under 5.5 here, Dirk.
Yeah, it's just tough sledding, man. They're losing their last 5 games probably. At least maybe beat Minnesota, and I mean Indiana, Colorado. I think being at home greatly gives them a chance to win the game. Maybe Deion Sanders and the boys will be trying to throw the ball, and you know how the wind is over there at Northwestern. So I don't know. Yeah, looking at a lot of game unders for Northwestern this year, just because the offense is just completely non-existent. So I'll take the under too.
Yeah, Ohio State, crazy. Ryan Day for his 9th year there. Kind of surprised me when I saw that. Dirk, is this a hate play from you? Are you taking the under?
Was it 10.5?
9.5. I got 9.5.
9.5. Oh yeah, 9.5. No, I mean it's Ohio State. They still got Jeremiah Smith, best player in college football, Julian Sand, who actually looks pretty good. But Ohio State quarterbacks, they're always great in college, and they turn pro, and they all suck. Mm-hmm. But I guess the one Michigan quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, literally just got benched today for Kyler Murray.
So that's right.
Not exactly the best thing to tote about. But yeah, it's a very tough schedule. Even at Iowa for the Buckeyes could be a grueler. They do have Michigan at home, which helps. But
yeah, you play Texas too
on the road. Yep, week 2.
Right. So then you're at Indiana, at Oregon. I mean, they're the best team, but the schedule is the toughest. I might stay away here. I don't know if I'm going to touch it.
Yeah, this is a hate bet for me. I'll hate bet the under, but it's cash I'm willing to lose. So to prove a point.
I like it. Next up, Oregon. 10.5 wins, plus 275 to win the title. Dante Moore returns. Dylan Raiola, don't know why he went there. We were kind of talking about that beforehand. Didn't know why you go there to be the backup. Very easy schedule. What? Hold on.
Just 2.25 units. It's at the 2 and then
a little less.
A little less.
Below that one.
Okay.
All right, restart.
Mariners are losing now. That's exciting.
Yeah, I was watching it. Yeah, a pretty easy schedule. Boise State, Oklahoma State, Portland State, USC, UCLA, Nebraska, Illinois, Northwestern, Michigan State. I mean, they got 3 tough games on there with Ohio State, Michigan. Home against UW, though, would be different if they were at UW. Yeah. I think the over is going to cash here. They got returning talent, easy schedule. Outside of one road trip at Ohio State, rest of their games are at home. The key ones. I'm going to take their over here.
Yeah, they'd probably be my favorite to win it all if Dan Lanning wasn't the head coach. So until it's kind of the Ryan Day thing, until he gets there, it's like, I don't know. So I'll take the over, though. Also, I'm with you.
Still going. Yeah, we're still going. All right. Next up, Penn State, Dirk. 9.5 over under. Which, weird. Plus 2,200 to win the title, but 9.5 wins doesn't really line up. What do you think here about Penn State?
Under.
Yeah. Agreed.
The vibes just feel bad for me with Penn State. I don't know, man. Obviously we saw them completely fall apart last year. I mean, they're probably going to start 5-0 and then get their first true game versus USC at home. Then you got USC, Michigan, UW. Their schedule's not hard, but I just think I don't know.
A lot of unknowns with their roster.
Yeah.
Brand new coaches, everything's new. So we'll see how quickly they can get their roster to shape up. But I'm going to stay away, but if I had to, I'd take the under. I could see them getting upset a lot once they hit schedule or conference. Purdue, if you want to win national championships, you better go there though. 3.5 wins. Did you hear that? What their AD said?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to win natties, go to Indiana. But if you want to win natties, go to Purdue. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's tough.
More than 1,000 days since its last conference win. That's actually insane.
That's also very tough.
Yeah. UCLA, Illinois, Minnesota, Washington, Penn State, Maryland, Indiana. Is it crazy to pick the under here?
How bad can you be?
Right? I mean, they might not win a game in conference. They'll probably lose to Wake Forest.
They're at home. I'll give them that one.
Tickets as low as $9.
Yeah, right. Let's play out.
Okay, say they start 2-0. Where's their 2 wins coming in conference? Maybe Wisconsin?
Hear me out. They upset Notre Dame week 4. Cinema.
That would be insane. Yeah, I'm taking the under here.
Under 3.5. They played Notre Dame last year. There's like 100 points combined. Pretty sure it was like 70-40 or something like that.
It was 56-30.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. They started last year. They went 2-0 and then lost every game after that. Yeah. I can see that happening.
We need 4 wins.
Yeah, I can see that happening again.
Yeah, you know what? We'll ride the under. It'll be fun to watch. Fun to watch all year.
It'll be fun to hate watch. Not even hate watch. Yeah.
Not even just a fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Rutgers, Dirk, you got anything to talk about them? 4.5? I don't know either. Anything to talk about UCLA?
UCLA is interesting.
They are. Bob Chesney from James Madison.
Yeah, that's right. They started the Penn State fall last year too.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did.
Projected 7-5 going into the year.
And Nico Alamavea heading into year 2, Dirk.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible last year, I will say. Schedule wise, at Oregon, versus Illinois, at Michigan versus USC. Other than that, every game's kind of winnable.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you here.
I'm gonna take the over on UCLA.
I am.
I think
Cal's interesting to me. San Diego State's a real test. They're one of the favorites to win the new pack. But they're beating Purdue, beating Michigan State, beating Nevada. And then, fuck, they could beat USC at the end. Yeah, I like the over here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's ride the Bruins. Fun offense.
Yep. USC, Lincoln Riley, one of the most overrated worst coaches in all football. 8.5 wins. It's a provy year for him. I don't even know if it is, but they're terrible. Crazy fact, they're returning more starters than any team in the FBS. They lost 15 players, second most departures, which is weird. So they have the most starters returning, but they lost the second most. It's all their scrubs. Schedule, very tough draw. San Jose State, Fresno State, and Louisiana early. That's fine. Then you got at Rutgers, cross country, UW, at Penn State, cross country, at Wisconsin, which Wisconsin's bad, but you're away. And at Maryland, you got to go East Coast multiple times throughout the year. UCLA, Oregon, Ohio State, and at Indiana. I really like the under here. I really do.
Yeah, this might be a multi-unit under. I think this is USC is just done with Lincoln Riley. Get all the recruits, all the money in the world, and you just can't do anything. So
yep. Agreed. UW, Dirk, they're probably going over, but I would hate bet the under 7.5. But I'll let you I'm
taking the over. Cashed him over last year in the prediction. I think it was 7.5 also. Yeah, I'm really high on the Huskies this year. I know you're not, but I think Damon Williams is a really good player. But last year, their offense kind of struggled at times. The defense is really good, but the offense just had a few games where they they play at Iowa and scored 0 points or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They got shut out or something terrible happened. They play Iowa again this year.
At Iowa last year. Didn't play Iowa last year.
Well, there was some game.
They scored 6 points against Ohio State, 7 against Michigan, 10 against Wisconsin.
Yeah, the Wisconsin, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Just a bad game.
13-10 they lost.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is there. Offense, Steve Jedfish. I mean, they got all the players, like I said, tons of high recruits and transfers coming in UW. Their schedule, Indiana finished with Indiana, Oregon, Penn State, USC in the middle there. Other than that, though, they got the Cougars week 1. We'll see how the Apple Cup rolls out.
Cougars are going to get their ass kicked, bro. Their Cougars are getting destroyed. So
Cougars hung in there tough last year.
Sad. Unless Kirby Moore does some fucking flea flicker fake field goals on second down type stuff. Yeah.
Take me over on those guys for the record.
All right. Last one, Wisconsin. 6.5. Luke Fickell's back after a couple top 25 wins last year. Call me crazy here, Dirk. I'm taking the Badgers. Yeah, hear me out. Their schedule's pretty cake.
It is.
Besides, you're going to lose Notre Dame week 1, but you got Western Illinois, Eastern Michigan, which are dubs. Michigan State at home, Rutgers at home. Then you got Purdue, Maryland, Minnesota, USC, UCLA. They don't play Indiana, don't play Oregon, don't play Michigan, don't play UW.
Yeah.
So these are draws they can get.
It's a real nice draw.
It's a great draw. I mean, on paper, roster lost a bunch, but on paper, it's kind of like, oof. Bake the title game might be even a sprinkle with that type of fucking for the value. I don't think they're going to. I do not think they're going to. But for the value of it and how easy their conference is or their schedule is, especially if they upstate, like say they win at Penn State somehow.
If they beat Penn State, they will make the title game in the Big Ten.
Yeah, like
100%.
Yeah, and at plus like 4,000, it's worth a couple bucks.
It's a couple smackaroonies.
But I really like the over
me
here.
in on the Badgers.
You're welcome, Big Cat. We're in. Badgers are back.
Badgers have never been more back.
Yeah, but no, I really like the over here.
I'm not a fan of Luke Fickell, but you know what? I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah. Pick to win the conference, Dirk. Indiana or Oregon for me. What about you? Big news. Crazy that that's right. Go Wolves. Did they say Wolves or just Wolverines? Oh, let's go blue.
Go Wolves. What are we fucking?
Yeah, Mountain View.
Wolves got KG on the team.
Mountain View Middle School.
Hey, Big Dirk was a double machine. So you can ask Brad, big bucket getter back in the day.
We're back. Next preview coming soon. Appreciate everybody listening.
All the pod.
Yeah, like, subscribe.
Thank you.
Peace.